here with Outdoor Fanatics, and today I'll be teaching you how to do the world famous clinch knot, improved clinch knot. So I'm going to do, take my line, make this real quick and easy, take my line, take my 1.5 ounce sinker, and I'm just going to place it right through the swivel at the end of the sinker. Now I'm going to pull it through. I'm going to take my thumb and my pointer finger. I'm going to twist the swivel about 8 times, so that way we're good. You could do it 5 to 8 times. That's a good range on how many times you should twist it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, put the end piece of the line, and you see that last opening on the hole on the line right here? That is where we're going to put the end of the line right through. So now we got that through. There's a hole right here. It's kind of small because I'm pulling. I'll show you guys in just a minute. Now I get everything situated here. So you see this hole right here? Right there? That is what we want to put it through. We're going to put it right through there. Man. It's kind of hard because I keep on pulling it. Somebody's excited. Man. Guys, I promise you this doesn't take this long. Usually, just... Oh, there we go. So now I'm going to take, since I got everything through, just pull it. That's all you got to do is just pull it once you got everything through. I know it took a long time just because I accidentally yanked it a little bit and made the holes a little bit smaller. But yeah, guys, that's the improved clinch knot. So you see this end piece, this extra line. I'm just going to take that off there because it's called a tag, and you don't really want that because the fish are like, what is that? Like, you know, because it kind of looks weird, and you don't want the fish to bite that instead of your hook or your line. Of course, I'm using a sinker, so hopefully they don't bite the sinker, but usually you have a hook up here or whatever. So guys, yeah, that's just the improved clinch knot. Very good to know if you're using monofilament, which I'm sure many fishermen have or do use that. You know, great knot to know. But Carter is actually going to teach us how to do a wacky worm rig and a weedless Texas rig. So, Carter, I think it's your turn.
I'm going to show you how to do a wacky rig and a Texas rig. For a wacky rig, I use a 2-aught hook and a bullet weight, and then either a Senko or a trick worm. It's your preference. Senko has a little bit stiffer, and it's a little bit longer, and it has a little bit less action. And a trick worm has a little bit more action, but it has a little bit, it's less firm, and it rips apart very easily. So for the Senko, for a wacky rig, you just put it straight through the middle of the worm. So it's going to look like that. To fish this, you just pull it through the water, and then you pull up, you reel up, and you just let it sink. And you keep doing that, and it's going to make these arms flip up and down. So for the trick worm, you pretty much do the exact same thing. You just go straight through the middle, and you just fish this the same way. But as you can see, compared to this one, how it's a lot more droopy, that gives it a lot more action whenever you're fishing it. So instead of it just going like this is going to be like flipping around a ton. Alright, that's how you do a wacky rig. For a Texas rig, you just, get either Senko or curly tail, depending on like what water you're fishing or how much action they need to bite. For a Senko, I use either 3-aught or 4-aught hook. I prefer 4-aught, and then a bullet weight or a worm weight, depending on what you prefer. So you see how it has the end there? You just hook just a small amount in front of it, so it's gonna look. So I'm gonna hook it like right there. You see that? And then you're going to hook it straight through. And then end it there. So then after that, you see how you still have the rest of the hook. Then you find where it's going to end, right there. Then you take the hook and you hook it through where your fingers marked, between where your fingers were. So it's gonna look like that. And to pull this, you just pull it through the water and you occasionally jig it. Or you can walk the dog, which means you just like do this with your pole and it flips this back and forth to imitate like a fish's tail. Alright, that's how you do a wacky rig with a Senko. You can do a wacky rig, a Texas rig with a Senko, and you can also do one with a curly tail. So I'm going to rig up the curly tail again real quick. It only takes a second. So after you have it all set up, all you do to fish this is you just pull it through the water with the spinner bait, like a spinner bait, and if you want to, you can jig it. Alright, see you guys. Hope you learned a lot this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. See you guys next time.
Little catfish. I mean, this thing is a baby. But good job, Carter. So, guys, I know we haven't shown much on the channel about catfish. I'm kind of, now that he's here, I'm going to show you a little bit about here. So they've got this thing like carps. They've got this little spike right here, and you've got to be careful. They're called barbs, and man, those things can go right through your hand. You need to calm down. You need to watch out, and also right here. And right here, but these fins don't have any barbs in them. But guys, catfish have really, really strong jaw power. So not this one, of course, but the other, like bigger catfish, I mean, they have really, really big jaw power. So you got to be careful, okay? So we're just gonna release this guy. Look how fat he is. Man, he is a fat guy. All right. Bye-bye. Hey guys, just caught these little LYs. I thought they were gizzard shad, but a guy came over. He said they're actually LYs, which I should have known that. These are perfect. Look at these things. These are actually really good size LYs. Oh my God. Guys, these are perfect rockfish and catfish bait. I mean, you cannot get anything better than this. These guys over here want some, so I'm going to give them to them. I got one on a hook, man. These things are perfect bait, though. Look at those little things. Hey guys, this is from the tropical storm that happened. We got this little slope down here. Look, comes down here. All this water, it's like a whole pond. Guys, if this stays here, should we fish it? I think we should fish it. Just kidding, just kidding. It actually doesn't have any fish in it. But I just wanted to show you this, guys, because this is what happened from our tropical storm or hurricane, whatever you want to call it.